2/3 of women working in football have experienced gender discrimination in the workplace. I've decided to head out in Birmingham during the last games of the Premier League season to find out what men really think of women's football.
If you had a girl as a child, would you send them to football training?
If you asked me 5 years ago, I'd have said no. And that's as like a young 14-year-old. But now, I'd say yes.
And why is that?
Because the women's football is growing.
And why do you think that is?
Because England won the Euros, was it last year?
Yeah.
England won the Euros last year. So the women's football across the nation is growing more and more and more.
Why do you think men are so sexist towards women in football?
In football,
Yeah.
I don't think it's sexism. I just think the difference is the men generate more money than women do. I'm not saying this in a sexist way, but the quality of men's football is better than the quality of women's.
There is currently no openly gay footballer in the Premier League, so I've decided to meet up with David Bann to get his understanding on how it feels to play as a gay footballer in a Sunday League team.
There's a lot of controversy when I first joined the team, but I feel like as I've got to know everyone, they've treated me very well considering from when I first joined. But because I had a few issues at the start with everyone being uncomfortable, especially when it came to the changing rooms. I feel like as the team got to know me, they realised that I'm no different to anyone else.
Do you think your talent is equally recognised as a gay man in your team?
I do feel like, especially at the start, I had a lot more to prove than some of the other lads, because they came straight out of, you know, families that were all support them playing, whereas mine didn't. And I feel like, especially being gay as well, everyone was looking to me as to be like, obviously not as good as everyone else, and so I feel like I had a lot to prove. But I'm at a point now where I feel like, because I've stood up and stood for what I support, I am recognised now.